Welcome to my channel, friends. I am on with my top 10 reasons that you should read Stephen King. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy. We're starting right now. Reason number 1, his versatility. Many people don't realize that Stephen King has written in a lot of different genres. Dark romance, westerns, mysteries, detective stories, epic fantasy, elements of sci-fi, and he has some trilogies, he has a couple of non-fiction books, he even co-authors with Peter Straub and Richard Chizmar. There are graphic novels, and he also has a lot of short stories with over 200 works to his name. Many people don't realize just how versatile he is. Number 2, Stephen King's influence on pop culture. There have been so many movies such as It and The Dead Zone, television programs such as Castle Rock and Under the Dome, Broadway plays such as Carrie, and there have even been songs written. The Ramones did Pet Sematary. There have been many screenwriters that have went on to make sequels to King's works, and there is a lot coming in the future with movies and television programs. It's a lot of fun getting back into the books and experiencing where all the inspiration came from. Reason number 3, his characters. Stephen King is a very character-driven author, and he devotes a lot of narrative to character development. There are many beloved Stephen King characters and many feared Stephen King antagonists. King has very flawed but believable heroes and heroines, and he has really made a study of psychology over nearly 300 novels and novellas and short stories. King's knowledge of psychology and the human nature shows in a range of different characters. Number 4, Stephen King's creativity. From a time-traveling cowboy to an evil car to ghosts and ghouls and heartfelt dramas, Stephen King takes his readers through a variety of landscapes and situations and characters overcoming many different challenges. And you never know where you're going to go when you pick up the next Stephen King novel. His deeply imaginative books have certainly contributed to his longevity. Reason number 5, the interconnectedness of his books. Stephen King has many recurring characters and recurring cities, Derry and Castle Rock, and it's a lot of fun to read the Castle Rock novels and get a history of the city and the characters there. And a lot of his books affect one another. More than 30 novels and many short stories and novellas all affect and come into play into the Dark Tower series, some in a minor way, some in a very intimate way. I'm not sure that any author has ever created a web of material like Stephen King has. Reason number 6, friends, the Dark Tower series. This is an epic fantasy series where King merges various genres from sci-fi to fantasy to horror to western. It's a really incredible dive into the imagination that is Stephen King, and I love how many of his other books connect into it, and it's my favorite story of all time. Reason number 7 to read King is that the books are better than the movies. There have been many movies made from Stephen King works: It, The Shining, Misery, The Green Mile, The Shawshank Redemption, Apt Pupil, and it's a lot of fun going back to the actual book. Screenwriters oftentimes change things and leave things out, and there's nothing like going back to the inspiration and reading the book. Reason number 8, King's philosophy. Stephen King has a variety of themes and problems that his characters are involved in, and he gets you to think about your own life and your own decisions and human nature. There's even a book called Stephen King and Philosophy by Jacob Held. There's so much going on in the Stephen King universe, and King is a very wise and very deeply and well thought out person, and it shows in his books. Reason number 9, the unpredictability of King. Stephen King has so much going on with his works that he's really surprised me many times. With other authors, you might have an idea of what the book's going to contain, but with King, you may read the title, you may read the blurb, and you very well may be surprised nonetheless. I was literally shocked at the ending of the Dark Tower series, and that wasn't the first time that King took me by surprise. I love the fact that you never know what you're getting into with a Stephen King book. And finally, friends, reason number 10 you should read Stephen King is that reading is good for your brain. From memory to cutting stress to even avoiding Alzheimer's disease, reading is incredibly beneficial. There's so much neuroscientific data that shows that reading is actually good for you, that you can feel good about getting lost in a Stephen King book. And that's it, friends. Those are my top 10 reasons that you should read Stephen King. Please like the video and subscribe if you enjoyed. And keep your eye open for upcoming reviews and top 10s and everything reading. Thanks for the support, friends, and I'll see you next time.